Tremendous, tremendous. The first year, Vic Stasiak was our coach. I ended up, I had a pretty successful year, and or at least I think I did. I ended up getting I think it was an unsung hero award, and but the Flyer experience was a similar to the experience that I had with Boston. And Bobby Clark was our centerman, uh, or one of the. Bobby was the leader of the team, one of the leaders, and but being on the ice and playing the game, with Philadelphia, it just reminded me so much of where Boston was, where they've been, coming off that team and the seeds were planted, being planted in the Flyer organization to play the same type of robust style, and which they did do, but that was a wonderful experience. The LA, there again it was different. I mean, Jesus Christ, here we got palm trees, of all things. And I'm located, very, I lived in Torrance. We lived in Torrance, and Redondo Beach was very close to us, and so it was all a new experience for us. And in saying that, I was moving around pretty good, and this is another move, but I couldn't really get acclimatized to it. I mean, that was one of the things that I had a tough time with. The weather, there again too. Look at Anaheim and look at Los Angeles now, what they're doing. But at the time when I was, I thought I was looking at more like Minnesota would be, or Winnipeg, places where it's colder, where I'm from. I would have enjoyed that a little bit more, but I loved it there. And just the whole Larry Regan was a general manager. Jack Kent Cook was the owner, and then going into the Forum and seeing where the Lakers were playing, and well, I should have even mentioned the Boston Celtics. Going up there watching, being involved in a little bit more, seeing more of what was going on rather than just totally being isolated into the hockey world. So it was nice being in Los Angeles. I really enjoyed the experience, and it was fun. But there again too, you end up on a roster where you've got a number of players on the team, and if you're not a permanent player, or you're in and out of the lineup, and that could take its toll on anybody that really wants to play regular. I requested a trade because I was not playing enough in Los Angeles, and for me at that time, I felt that I had to play, and I think Jake Milford I think he was the GM at that time, and so he ended up, I ended up getting traded, to Washington. Uh, he asked. I remember being asked if where I would want to go, New York Islanders, or because they had some interest in me, and New York to me was pretty busy spot, pretty big. So I didn't really. I kind of shunned with New York and thinking about that, and I chose to go to Washington, which is not a small place either. But I didn't really have a say in that. But that was a good experience too. Uh, it teaches you how to lose the first year. We had a lot of players going a little funny. The only the only time I felt pressure of packing it in was at the end of my career. Not at all at the beginning. It wasn't even in my mind about. No, I was enjoying the game too much and having fun playing, and just yeah, no, it was, we were all in it for the same thing. And, there again, our career started at, say, age 10 or whatever. And now, you're 20 at your first camp. So you've got 10 years in already. And so you kind of know what it's all about. But, when you're on the ice, and no, that thought had never ever presented itself to me.